Hello everyone. Today we're going to wrap a small box. I bought some pencils for a friend of mine's daughter. She loves to draw. She's very artistic. And I found these holographic pencils in Home Goods. This is a Home Goods find. So, in order to wrap this small gift, of course we would need wrapping paper. I have a whole roll. I just cut a little piece. This just says hip hip hooray. It's not really her birthday. Her brother's birthday just passed, but I'm just sending her a little something that I found in the store. So they have cute uplifting messages on them, like good vibes only, beautiful, daydreamer, love yourself, cute, you know, positive affirmations, you could say, nice things written on the pencil. So I'm gonna send this to her. So, okay, to wrap it, we need some wrapping paper, of course, some tape, and a pair of scissors. If you had double-sided tape, if I had that, that would be better, but I don't have any right now. And I did buy some ribbons and a bow from the Dollar Tree. I don't know if I'm going to use pink or purple. We'll see. I got both. So let me show you how simple it is to get this done. Hold on, let me give you a better angle. Okay, so first we need to lay our paper down, and then we're going to put the box in face down, the package. Then we're going to create a nice seam along the end. So what I'm doing here is just pinching and pushing and pulling the very edge of the paper. Now we're going to take a little bit of tape and just keep that intact. Then I'm going to kind of pull it a little bit so it's nice and snug and neat, because you want the paper to outline the edge of the box. So after we pull it a little snug and make sure we have a nice tight crease, you then fold the larger end over. And I have a little bit too much paper here. So what you can do is create another crease along the opposite edge, and then using the overlapping edge, I'm creating a crease here as well. I'm going to tuck that under. You can cut it off, but it's just going to create a small flap. So now if I had double-sided tape, I would just insert the double-sided tape here, but because I don't, to create a seamless look, what I'm going to do is use the old school way and roll a piece of tape and place it underneath so it's sort of hidden. We're going to do that again 2 more times. You're just rolling and tucking, and then I place one in the center. I'm placing one on the top. Then I'm going to roll another piece and place it on the bottom, very bottom. Now we're going to take the folded edge, place it over the tape, press downward, and reconfirm our little seal by just pinching and pulling along the edges. Now, to seal the top and the bottom, what you do is the same thing you would do with the larger box, but this is just a little bit more intricate because this box is smaller. So you tuck the edges in. What I did was just push my finger on the very corner and tuck the edges and create a little crease. And this is the back of the box. We know that because this is where we just added the rolled tape. So this end goes under, another crease. The creases are what makes the box look very polished, the wrapping project look very polished. And after we do that crease, we then fold the top and create another crease. Now, I don't want this edge to be on the bottom of the box. Some people wrap that way, but I think it looks cleaner when there's nothing overlapping the edge of the box. Now, this is very tiny. So, in this case, what I will do is take a little bit of tape and just bring it along the edge. If this was wider, I would hide you know what? Let's go for it. Let's roll it and place it in the long way. And then tuck, crease, and press. So you have a sealed, finished edge. So we're going to do the same thing with the opposite end. This is a little long, but I'm going to make it work. You know what? Let's trim it a little bit. We're going to take our scissor and we're going to cut a little bit of the edge off. Now we'll do the same thing we did on the other side. Push, push, the corners in, create a little crease. Do the same thing on the other side. Make sure the flaps are folded nice and tight. And then we're going to push the bottom flap towards the top flap. And then bring the overlapping, the front piece, towards the back and sort of have it overlap just so you can get a nice crease and then tuck. You can cut that off as well, but today we're just going to tuck and crease. Now, we're going to roll another small piece of tape. And place it under the flap. And we're going to press and secure our crease. Now, for the embellishments, that's what's going to help to hide the fact that we've rolled tape. Let's decide, should we use purple or should we create some contrast and use pink? I think I like the contrasting pink. So what I'm going to do is just remove one of these ribbons, one layer. Let's see. It's taped and stapled. I kind of want this wrapping to stay intact, so I'm going to try to just open the stapler so that this way I can remove the ribbon. You know what? I think I did use the purple already, so we're just going to go with the purple in this case. So we're going to take some of the purple ribbon and I'm going to wrap it sort of like a Christmas gift, even though it's not. We're going to make a T. So we're going to go across the present this way. And I try not to waste any of my ribbons or bows. So we're going to start at the very end of the ribbon right here. Place your finger there and tape that in place in the center. I'm going to bring that down and around along the back of the gift, the box. And then we're going to cut. It doesn't have to be exactly touching in the center because we're going to add a bow here. So if we have a little gap, that's fine because the bow is going to hide that section. So we cut right there. And then another small piece of tape. It's so simple. Kind of make sure that they're in line with each other. Then tape that there. So we've taped it from top to bottom. Now let's tape it across the center. She's gonna know it's pencils. You can hear it rattling. Okay, so we're gonna add another little piece of tape here. Keep our finger in the center. And in this case, we can leave a single coil down the middle. So I'm not gonna cut this little ring off. I'm just going to tape. So we tape that down there. And now we have a pretty fun bow, but this is kind of too big. It hides. I kind of like it. Let's see. Let's see this bow. This is smaller and neater. Let's go with this one. Such a major decision. Which bow do we use? Which bow? In this case, I'm going to use the larger one. We don't need this little curl. So I'm just going to cut that off. It's not going to show. I think this is fun and artsy. It looks like a little pom-pom. So we're going to go with this one. So for our final touch, we're just adding a store-bought bow. And comes with a little sticky on the back. But I like to add tape. This is going to be shift as well, so I want it to kind of be intact. So I'm going to add some tape to the very back of it. Again, rolling. And just placing it right in the center. And there you go. We have a completed small box wrapping. So here we have our finished product. It's a very small box, rather thin box, and we got the job done. We wrapped this small box. So this is our side where we rolled our double-taped. We made our own double-sided tape by rolling, and this is our finished product. Simple, easy, fun. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be bringing more and more videos on a regular basis. See you soon. Bye.